For the next step, we are going to be putting our two liner panels right sides together and lining all of the side edges up. Clip them in place and make sure you do the bottom as well, just to keep everything lined up. Okay, and for this one, we are going to be stitching down the two sides of the liner panel at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Don't grade your seams because the shape of the pattern piece has done that for you. So 1/2 inch all the way down. Keep the bottom of your liner panel open. Don't stitch that one yet. Okay, next we are going to trim our seam allowance, but just like we did before, we are going to leave the top part of our seam allowance and the bottom part long. So I'm just going to clip into it about 1 inch up from the bottom and then trim it down by about 1/2. And once I get to about 1 inch away from the top, I'll just veer off and leave the top of that seam allowance long. Just like that. And do the same over here. It is easier to open a seam like this and match it to a different seam that's open when the seam allowance is left long, and that's why I do it that way. So next we are going to be attaching the liner to the exterior.